Hello and welcome to Longship Gaming. Today we are playing Marvel Champions. It's going to be Magneto. He's finally out. He is the final release of the X-Men, X-Force, X-Factor, etc. wave. So after, what, 3 years? 2 years? 3 years? The X cycle is finally done. So normally I would look on the Marvel Champions database to find a deck, but I decided, you know what, I'm just going to try out his precon as a leadership deck, which looks okay. And the schedule of alphabetical scenarios came up with Venom in this particular slot or time frame. So we'll see what happens here, how well he can do against Venom. I had a quick look through the deck, so I'm kind of playing it blind in a way. That's the thing about spoilers for this game. Other than product releases, I don't really go into a lot of depth to look at the individual cards. I learn by doing, not so much by speculating. And it's just kind of fun to kind of go in blind a lot of the time. So that's what we are going to do. So yeah, I have no deck to link to, no author to credit or designer to credit, except of course for the designers of the game itself. So I look forward to playing these games, or these new cards. And new recruits is interesting because it can pull in a new ally to be added to the hand. Doesn't come into play, which is interesting. A bunch of not new mutants, just new X-Men, of which there are 4 of them. When defeated, each player chooses one set-aside new ally. So in multiplayer, that's really good for everybody, actually. So, but I have a choice to now, depending on what kind of villain I'm facing. So, Indra, Bling, Anole, and Surge are all potential X-Men to bring in. And we got the White Queen, Face the Past, which is interesting. Search the encounter deck, discard pile set aside area for your Nemesis minion and reveal it. Ready your hero and draw 3 cards. You cannot attack the villain this phase. Remove this card from the game. So 1 per deck. Very interesting use of a card. 1 per deck. I do hope that there aren't any more in here. No, there's not. Okay. So that's going to be an interesting one. You got this as a tactic. After you exhaust your hero to make a basic thwart or attack, discard an ally you control. Add that ally's matching power to your hero's power for this use. Ready your hero. Noble Sacrifice. Discard an ally you control. Heal damage from your hero equal to the ally's printed hit points. And give your hero its tough status card. And squared off. Discard cards from the encounter deck until you discard a minion. Put that minion into play, engage with you, play an ally from your hand, reducing its cost by 3. So that's pretty solid. Interesting that, you know, even though Magneto has gone quote-unquote good in this particular instance, he's still not above just using people for his own benefit. So, what I like about this one is they have used his Krakoa era colors, and then that's what I painted this one up ages ago as Magneto here in his Krakoa era. So I like that. Just unfortunately there's no real mention of Krakoa. But yeah, I get why they didn't. So anyway, I think that's about it. I'm going to get shuffled up and we'll be right back with the Magneto precon taking on Venom. Alright, we're back. We're shuffled up and ready to go. So we've got Master Magnetism, Squared Off, Noble Sacrifice, Genius, Master Magnetism, and Death Focus. Yeah, so we don't have any allies out, so, well, okay, hold on. Discard cards in your account until you discard a minion. Okay, we don't have an ally. This might be good to hold on to. The problem is we don't have any allies right now. And discards. We don't need Noble Sacrifice. We have a lot of resources in Death Focus, so I don't know. There's a chance that we don't really get any benefit out of Squared Off. So I may, for now, get rid of it. Our focus really has to be getting rid of Tooth and Nail. Won't stay down. And another death focus. Okay. Well, we are definitely going to use death focus to pay for death focus. Won't stay down is interesting. I guess we'll flip over. Action, discard cards from top of your deck until a magnetic card is discarded. So, magnetic, electromagnetic, magnetic blast. Oh wow, okay, that actually will be pretty good for us. Also a superpower. Okay. So I guess we're just going to start working on, and I'll note, Magneto is a 2/2/2, the perfect stat line. So we'll get 2 off of here. This is just what we're going to focus on doing for now. I mean, it doesn't really matter what we spend here, so we're going to use Master Magnetism to pay for Electromagnetic Blast. It did not remove the last 3. There's no attachment to get rid of anyway. So this is already down 2/3, which is alright. And then I think we'll pay for won't stay down. We have nothing else really to do. And that's it for our turn. We're going to hold on to our resource card. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got this. Won't stay down. Magneto's helmet and new recruits. Okay. So this way we can get an ally. But we are going to take some hits. So, 1 threat goes on. He's going to attack. I think we're just going to take it. So attack at 2, 3, 4, so down to 6. Gonna have 2 encounter cards. Old Grievances. Force response. After you use your magnetic pull ability, take 1 damage for each card discarded by it. Ugh. Alter ego action exhausted and discard. Oh, so it keeps coming back. That's nasty. That's not an obligation that you can just get rid of. And for whom the bell tolls, remove 2 chime counters. There are none. If it's on the quiet side, take a damage. Alright. So, we're going to take damage from magnetic pull. So maybe we don't want to do that. So, I think we might just hold. There is a risk that we just take a lot of damage doing that. But I think we have to risk it. There's none that's been... Okay. Do we use magnetic pull? I feel that we have to. But it could kill us. Okay, hold on. Helmet. New recruits. We need to make Tooth and Nail go away. Above anything else. So we're going to put out new recruits since it's free. Who comes out with a really good thwart? And that would be a null. If you have the mutant or X-Men trait, a null gets +1 thwart. Okay. So a null is definitely the one that we want to take into our hand. So we're going to thwart it. So that's gone from the game. We'll get a null into our hand. We're going to play a null. Just want to make sure one thing with the magnetic card. Hold on. Alright, so take a quick pause there to make sure that it doesn't have any, it doesn't really have any restrictions. It's just an extra double card. So, which is fine because extra resource is always good, especially good in this particular case. So, we are going to use a null because as +1 thwart because we are currently an X-Man. That's going to thwart everything off of tooth and nail. Goodbye. Now I guess the question here is, do we flip down? Well, we kind of need to do that. Because we're kind of stuck otherwise. I'm going to get rid of these two. Oh, sorry, we're going to discard this. We're going to have to flip down. Shovel the top three cards of your discard pile into your deck. So you got this, won't stay down. The Master of Magnetism, I'll go back in. So we got to be careful here that we just don't lose. But Old Grievances is just awful. Okay, but we definitely need the helmet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got this, won't stay down. Magneto's armor, you got this, electromagnetic blast. 4, 5, 6, okay. Just like to know where the rest of my allies are. Okay. So, one's going to go on. He's going to scheme. Schemes for 2. 5. Oh, wow, that's a close one. That's about as much as he could ever do. Encounter card. Surge gets face down. Boost card. Guard the bell tower. Alright, treat the bell tower as if it were blank. Okay. We don't really care about that right now because we're not actually doing any damage, or just building things up. Okay. So, first thing we gotta do, we gotta get rid of Old Grievances. It's just awful. Blast. You can do a lot of work here. Okay. We are going to flip. going to discard cards. Until we hit magnetic. There we go. Wrapped in metal. Okay, there's no minions out there, so we don't care. So we're going to use our cards here to pay for his helmet. We're going to Def Focus, and you got this to pay Electromagnetic Blast. We're going to get rid of 3 off of here. We're going to leave the bell tower alone for the time being. And we're going to hang on to Magneto's armor. Actually, we could have held on. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We don't want to keep any of those anyway. Can't bring him back yet because Won't Stay Down is not available. So that's all we can do. Again, not worried about the bell tower right now. 2, 3, 4. Magnetic Bubble. Magnetic Missile. Master Magnetism. And Kid Omega. Okay. Into Kid Omega. One threat goes on. He's going to attack. We'll have a null get in the way. An attack of 2 plus this. So 2. We are stunned. Okay, that's fine. I'm not doing attacks anyway. Remove 1 chime counter. There are none. Counter card. Common Criminal. Surge. Swinging Assault. Oh, the villain attacks. Magnetic Bubble is an upgrade, so we have no choice but to defend. Woof. Okay. He's attacking for 2. This could just... So that blanks that, so it's just whatever the cards are. Okay. So nothing extra. Okay. So, 1 counter is going on, pursued by the past. We take 1, 2, 3 because it's indirect damage. Nasty. So we're down to 2, and then Common Criminal, we're attacked for 1, so we're down to 1. So we are not in great shape. Okay. Alright, well at least we can do Magnetic Pull. So we go Asteroid M. Okay. Okay. What do we do here? I feel like we need the allies to do a lot of thwarting, but we need to keep a strength around. We're not using magnetic missile. We know that. I think Magneto bubble is a good thing to protect us. We can play that out for free. Can play out Asteroid M to heal us. So we have options to survive. We know we need that to get rid of common criminals, so we can get rid of the threat off of that. But it's getting the threat off of here that's the most important thing. So I think that we have to actually play out our allies. So will I have enough? Yes. So we're going to spend magnetic bubble. So then we can get that back. Yes. Okay. So we're bringing in Kid Omega. We're going to move one threat from each scheme. Or Kid Omega thwart for 2. Then we need to flip down. Shuffle the top 3 cards of your discard pile into your deck. 1, 2. Oh. Hold on. Oh. That's not great. Okay, it may be something we have to do. Oh, we gained steady off of his helmet too. Oh, that's pretty good. But I put that out after we got the stunned. So 1 stun to stun us, but we're not actually stunned. Okay. Let's put... Yeah. So it's a response. I think we have to do it. Okay. Then play out Asteroid M. It's magnetic, so we get it out for cheap. We're going to exhaust it. Oh, we can get someone back to our hand anyway on the next turn, so I think that's okay. So shovel the topmost magnetic card in your discard pile into your deck and heal 2 damage from your identity. Or 1 damage from our identity, which is good. Topmost magnetic is his armor. This seems pretty powerful, just being able to do this over and over and over again and have everything you need all the time. Now, I will note we haven't done any damage to Venom at all yet, but that's fine. We heal 1. We have a consistent source of healing now. Don't need to use stay down, or won't stay down yet. Okay. Oh, and before we do that, we discard our strength to get rid of the common criminal, which is going to remove 3 from the side scheme. We might as well do it while we have the chance. Okay. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Annul metal shards. Oh, okay. Death Focus, Phoenix, Noble Sacrifice, Strength. Okay. I think we're doing okay. And hopefully he doesn't get a ton of threat on there. All right. 1 goes on, schemes for 2. So he's back up to 7. This happens over here. Encounter card, under fire. So we still have 2 more. Surge exhaust, which is not what we want because, so we still have 2. Attached to villains, so improvised weapons. And now we're angry. Oh my goodness, okay. Not good. That was a lot of surging. A mechanic that we hate. Okay. We're going to asteroid M to heal and shuffle this back into the deck. I think we're going to have to rely on allies. To do a lot of work. Now we're angry is a real problem. So first thing to do, okay, not M. I think this is going to be a lot of thwarting again, just so we can start building something up. Trick is, yeah, I think I just need to focus on it, no matter what I do here. So we'll play out Annul. We'll thwart for 2. Thwart for 2. Play out Phoenix. This is another X-Man, so we're going to heal it. Stand him up. Thwart everything off of here. Okay. We have to have a turn where we can do some significant healing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double sacrifice, Magneto's cape, wrapped in metal. Metal shards won't stay down, Magneto's armor. Okay. So, 1 threat goes on, he's going to scheme. Schemes for 3, 4. Okay. Counter card. Enraged Symbiote. Guard and Patrol. Okay. That's fine. First thing we're going to do, Asteroid M. The top card is Metal Shards. Okay. Do we heal? Yes. Go to 7. Flip up. Discard till we get magnetic. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Should have done this in different order. A way different order. Okay. First things first. We're going to use Won't Stay Down to bring Kid Omega back to our hand. Okay. We needed to first play out. Not using Wrapped in Metal. Not using Heroic Sacrifice. So we know we're going to draw Master of Magnetism because that was the one off the top. Okay. I'm going to use the helmet and a sacrifice to play with the cape. Then we flip up and do the discard, which gets us that. Resolved it, exhaust the cape, stand up. Okay. Could have played the armor too. Could have Wrapped in Metal, but I don't think it matters. So we need to do damage to Venom to knock off Now We're Angry. So how can we do this? We're standing up. We're going to take out the symbiote because we can't do anything else otherwise. Then I'd love to thwart, but I don't think it matters. Do we have energy or no genius? We have a genius to spend. Okay, good. So we're going to spend 2 to bring out Kid Omega. And we will spend... Oh, we need an energy to do the damage. That sucks. Because we need to get rid of... Now we're angry. Okay. What can we use from any of these? Anything significant? Okay, let's see what we can do better here. Magnetic superpower, it only costs us 2. The armor, though, is going to be really useful for us in the future. So if I hit the tough... Okay, I think that's what I have to do. So we're going to have Phoenix ping the tough. Finally. And takes any amount of damage. Okay. We're going to do 2 to Venom to knock one of these off. Let's finally take some damage. And we get a boost, a face down boost card. Put it there. Then we might as well hit him hard with metal shards. To do 7. So he's down to 19. That knocks off. Now we're angry. Get another card. Then we're going to use Annul to thwart. Because he gets a thwart of 3. Okay. Better. We have some blockers. He no longer has overkill for all this damage that's going to come cracking back. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cyclops squared off. Magnetic missile. Metal shards. Magnetic bubble. Okay. 1/3 goes on. He's going to attack. He's attacking for 3. Oh, are we going to put in the way? I guess we'll put Phoenix in the way. So, base of 3. 4. 5. Alright. Counter card. Symbiote again. Okay. Easy enough for us to deal with. Okay. So, I think this is going to be a turn to flip down again to get some health back. Ooh. We could force the issue with the magnetic shards attack, but I don't think I necessarily want to do that. Okay. Let's take out the symbiote. Then we discard until magnetic. Our last one is a magnetic card. We exhaust this, we stand up. We don't want him scheming really hard. We could just hit him and get a tough card. Or flip down and heal. I could thwart. I could hit him. I could become tough. I mean, it would be good to finally get some tokens on the bell tower. Okay, so the bubble. The shards would cost us okay, I think this is still more setup. I don't want to hit him yet. So we're going to bubble. Then play out Cyclops. Yeah, okay. We're going to double thwart to get everything off of here. Oh, I could have done that. Just no, I need to heal, so I'm going to do that instead. Okay. Shuffle the top 3 cards of discard pile in your deck. So 1, 2, 3. Kid Omega has been doing work. And I'm going to heal. I'm going to go back up to full. I'm going to heal, but I can't go beyond that. Magnetic Missile goes back into my deck. Funny. Okay. Okay, all right. One, two, three, four, five, six. M. Metal shards. Electromagnetic blast. Won't stay down. White queen. Noble sacrifice. Okay. Throw goes on. Schemes for 3. Okay. So, pursued by the past is going to trigger. So now we have Exodus, Steady, Toughness, and Villainous, which is a problem. And Martyr for mutants. The defeating player discards the top 9 cards of their deck. Yuck. Okay. So it comes in with 3. All right. So that was on the attack, which means he's going to be able to scheme. Ugh. And is villainous. We may just lose here. Because he came out before. As a result of that. Okay, well, he's villainous. The villainous means it triggers these, so let's use 4, 5, 6, and we just lose. Wow. That was, I'm going to honestly say that was pretty lame. That's how we lost the game. Oh, hold on. I guess I have to look up whether or not. So this says improvised weapons attached to the villain. Because if it's not, then I survive. So I need to look that up. All right. So I looked it up, and yes. So unfortunately, that means that Exodus did get the base of 4 to do that, and by drawing the 2 went to 6. And so I honestly, I got to say that is an exceedingly lame way to lose this game. That is extremely bad luck. I mean, what would our boosts have been? Threat or menace? You may change form. If you're in hero form, place 2 threat. Well, okay, that would have been bad for us. If alter ego, you cannot change. So I was in alter ego. You may, and I wasn't. So I couldn't change form. So that would have been okay. Attached to the villain. So, yeah, that was the way that I lost almost literally out of nowhere, which really blows. And had it been in a separate order, well, that one, I don't know. Very lame. I think that this deck definitely, since I had everything out that he needed, was in a pretty strong position to carry through to the end of the game. But yeah, because he came out when he did at the end of Venom's activation, that is how. Yeah, after this activation resolves, do that. Forced response, that happens, he comes in. So, yeah. very, you know what? I don't usually get annoyed at the game, and this is again just a case of like how chance worked out in this particular case. But we were on the path to winning this for sure with this deck. But no, it the one kind of sequence of events, other than it scheming, him scheming out or twice in a row, we were in a really safe position, and yeah, kind of lame to lose that way. Oh well, whatever. So Venom takes down against really all odds. It wasn't Venom that took down Magneto. It was close there a couple of times. We got down to one. But it really was Exodus who did it. So Venom had to call in extra help to do so. Oh well, so be it. And of course, the way that this works out, we're not going to see Magneto try and redeem himself for another year. And this precon, I think, was actually really solid. I have no complaints about it. I think for sure I could have carried through to the end with this. It's just unfortunate the way that it worked out. Okay, well, Magneto, see you in about a year's time when we come back around to you. And until next time, happy gaming. Thank you so much for watching Longship Gaming. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It will really help the channel to grow and improve. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when more Longship Gaming content goes live. Until next time, happy gaming.